Hello and welcome back to Kim Reads as we continue with Oliver Twist. Chapter 7, The Housebreaking. Don't try to run away again, Fagin warned Oliver the following day. Just remember, you would have died of hunger if the Dodger hadn't found you along the road. If you keep in trouble with the police again, I won't be able to keep you out of jail. One night, shortly after Oliver's return, Fagin went to visit Sikes and Nancy. When can we do the robbery at Chertsey? Asked Fagin. It can't be done, said Sikes. None of the ladies' servants will go along with us. If we can't do it from the inside, how about from the outside? Asked Fagin, who had his heart set on the job. I'll give you something extra. Okay, it's a deal, replied Sikes. But I've checked out the house, and I need a person small enough to climb through a little window. Oliver's just the boy for you, said Fagin, grinning at Nancy. I have him well trained by now. He won't cause any more trouble. We'll do it the night after tomorrow, then, said Sikes. There won't be a moon then. Nancy, you bring Oliver to me. Oliver was reading when Nancy arrived. She sank into a chair and moaned loudly. God forgive me, she cried. This wasn't my idea, but Bill Sikes wants you. Do whatever he tells you to do and keep your mouth shut. He's a mean man and will kill you to save himself. I think mean is putting it mildly. What does he want me for? Asked Oliver. For no good, replied the girl. Nancy grabbed Oliver's hand and led him into the street. He thought of screaming for help or running away. The girl guessed what he was thinking. I've tried to help you, but I couldn't, she said. And you can't help yourself either. If you want to get away from here, now is not the time. I promised Fagin and Sikes that you would be quiet and obey them. If you don't listen to them, harm will come to you, both you and me. I might even be killed. Please don't make me suffer anymore. When they came to Sikes' house, the robber held up a pistol. He loaded it and warned Oliver if he made any noise or tried to run away, he would be shot. It was 5 a.m. when Sikes and Oliver left the house. The boy was given a cape to cover himself with and a big handkerchief to tie around the neck. Sikes patted the pistol in his coat pocket. Oliver turned to take a last look at Nancy, but she was staring at the fireplace. Sikes and Oliver walked for a whole day until they reached a dark, decaying house at the edge of a river. Instead, they found Toby Crackitt, a gang member, resting in an old dirty couch and smoking a long clay pipe. Good to see you, Bill, said Toby. Who's the boy? This is Oliver Twist, one of Fagin's boys. Toby looked at Oliver and smiled at Fagin's choice of a new boy. His dirty fingers, covered with large cheap rings, twisted the long reddish curls of his circle around the outside of his bald head. Sikes bent down and whispered something to Toby. Then the two men tucked pistols into their belts and led Oliver outside into the dark, foggy night. Oliver walked between the two men until they reached a house surrounded by a wall. Toby climbed up. Then Sikes handed Oliver up to him and followed. Suddenly, the boy understood that they were planning a housebreaking and a robbery, maybe even a murder. Oh, for God's sake, let me go, cried Oliver. Let me run away and die in the field. I will never tell the police on you. Never. Have mercy on me and don't make me steal. Sikes cursed and aimed his pistol at the boy. Toby struck the gun from his hand and dragged Oliver to the house. Sikes forced open the shutter to reveal a window behind it. The window was just big enough for Oliver to squeeze through. Take this lantern, said Sikes, handing the light to Oliver. When you get into the house, go to the front door and open it for us. I'll be holding my gun at your back, so don't try any funny business. Oliver crept through the window and jumped into the room. He made his way to the door to let Toby and Sikes in. As they walked away slowly down the hall, Oliver made a decision. He would run upstairs and alert the sleeping family, even if it meant his death. Suddenly, from behind him, Sikes was shouting. Come back! Come back! Sikes called. Frightened by Sikes' voice and a loud cry from someone upstairs, Oliver dropped his lantern. The cry was repeated, a light appeared, and Oliver saw two frightened, half-dressed men at the top of the stairs. Suddenly there was a flash and a loud noise. Oliver staggered back. Sikes fired his own pistol at the two men of the house, then dragged Oliver off the floor and through the door. The boy was bleeding badly. Oliver heard shouts and pistol shots and felt himself being carried over the soft, wet ground. A cold, deadly feeling crept over the boy's heart. The noises grew dim. Then he saw and heard no more. And that's the end of that chapter. See you later.